All checked out. I've adjusted the volume on all the things, so maybe I won't sound so weird now. You know, weirder than my normal voice. Cool. Awesome. Excellent, as they say. Frickin' trying to recall all the buttons. Cool. Excellent. Oh, I can look downwards. Not quite at my feet, but I may look downwards. Okay, these are the doors. There's a safe. There's a thing here. There's a big floating arrow that's not going to help us any. Some shovels that way. We're gonna have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream. Cool, excellent. I figured it would do that. This is circular indentation. 2 fan-shaped holes. Looks like a butterfly or a bow tie, or you know, those little spaghetti bow tie. Because there's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree here. That's nice. Not sure why that's important. Buttons. We're pressing all of them. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Or do you just need to press them in a specific order? Okay. What is this? It's like a wrenchy thingy. Metal rod. What about in here? There's a... Huh? There's something next to my foot. It's a key. A shovel. Cool, okay. There's more things to explore. There we go. What is this? Red mushroom into ground equals white box. Whatever flower this is, I assume it's a lily. Into ground equals yellow box. Moss from a rock. Into ground. No, underneath. I have to dig things up. Okay. I can do that. But I don't know what exactly that means. Ooh. What are you? It's a paprika. No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Yeah. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh. Huh. Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there? Oh yeah, let me take a look. A yellow coin. Ooh, maybe it's to open the boxes. What about someone was growing tomatoes. Let's find several red tomatoes. Some leaves. They look like onions. What about you? Cucumbers. Cool. Alright. It's a healthy garden we got going on here. Some gardening. Okay. Not that. That's not what I wanted. I want my shovel. You're gonna dig up the skunk cabbage? Yes, ma'am. Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. There's a chest underneath it, Luna. I won't replant it when I'm done. I'm sorry. Ta-da! Combine these things. What? Ow. Okay, cool. What's in here? Looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic on the bottom of the pond. A lion. Sure, you could call it a lion. Yeah. Looks like a lion. Alright. I mean, I guess. Kind of like a little kid's lion, I think. But I mean, sure, it's a lion. What's this? Metal detector. This is... It looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mrs. Ego-ere. I feel like this is no. What? Well, that's what it says. Tufu Ego-ere. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean, though? It's me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? Looks like there's a keyhole down here, near the bottom. You're right. Kinda weird for a tombstone to have a keyhole, but here we are. Give me you. Metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, gold key. And on the left plate, a knife. What's in here? A piece of metal. Oh, hey. It's a little bow tie. Not a butterfly, by any stretch of the imagination, but we get points for effort. Can I go that way? No. What's in here? It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all. Wait! Don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot in the mailbox? They do? Just trust me. No. I'm sure there's something under there. You. Look at you. Smart bean. Where's this rock I have to dig up under? Might have missed it, but it's okay. I'll come back and look for it. Rock. 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 What a nice stream. It's too bad there aren't any fish. I want to go to the next area, Luna. The metal bit. The metal bit. There it is. In it goes. Fine. Okay, there we go. Do the thing. Cool. It fits perfectly. What the shit? When I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe the light was a sort of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark. If we want it to be an afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right? Yeah, sure. Like we'd want that. What? No! I know where the mushroom is. Don't even to me. Don't presume to tell me I don't know where the mushroom is. I can see perfectly fine. Ooh! There's a star. There are more stars. There's a star. Hello. The big old red star. Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. The star showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. I don't know. I don't see any rocks. Maybe it's part of a puzzle we haven't gotten to yet. We're not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it yet. I'm gonna pull the lever here, and we're gonna go back to collecting boxes. Yep. Yeah. We're gonna dig you up with a shovel and not a key. Yes. Where's the mossy rock that I'm supposed to dig up? I've been looking for it, but I ain't seen it. Maybe it's just here? Yeah, it's here. I thought there was like an actual... No, there wasn't. Huh. What the fuck does that mean? What? There are things I still do not understand. Okay, cool. I guess now we do... Let's examine this. Piece of paper has 7 red dots on it and an arrow running down the left edge. Maybe we're supposed to read... Oh. Side, left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. That's the pattern. Okay. Right, left. Yeah, I got it. I'm pressing buttons. Middle, middle, right. Voila! She is stopped. Cool. I've done the thing. What? Yeah. I've got a coin. Can I put the coin in it? I've got coins. Why does that go there? Well, I don't have more of them. And I don't know what the knife is for either. There's a thing down there that I don't have a combination for. So let's go over here and metal detector this. We're gonna metal detector this here. Okay. We're gonna metal detector this over here. Over this patch of ground here. A metal detector this. Yeah, I dug it up. We're gonna shoot. We're gonna metal detector this ground and this here. Oh. Onion. Okay, cool. And now we're also crying. Okay, cool. I guess this is how we're gonna go about this now. I don't know how we've gotten keys stuck in fresh fruits, but I suppose that's how that works. Now. That's odd. But we're gonna power on. Because that's how we puzzle. We don't question how the puzzle was set up. We don't question that. It was that there was a first coin mistake. Oh. Oh, yeah. I didn't pay attention to that. Let's see. You go here. Here. No! Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button by accident. It's I'm just special. It's alright. Okay. Therefore, I've done the thing. Our coins are all in the same size and shape, though. Wait. Oh. We have to compare weights. What the fuck? Don't make me weigh shit, please. No. It's a weight mini game. No. Yes, I'm trying to use it. Okay, hold up. What? I haven't yet put it on the thing. Check. So the green coin weighs more than the gold coin. Can I have it back? Reset. And then... Shoot! I have a notebook here. Hold up. And the green coin weighs more than the white coin. Hold up, I need to grab a notebook and take notes. Where's my other notebook? Fuck. Okay. Got green weighs more than what? The yellow and the white coin so far. Okay. And weighs more than the red coin. Yeah. So that means the first spot is green. And then I don't have to weigh any more green things. So let's go ahead and weigh yellow and white. So yellow weighs more than white. No. Yellow is more than red, so the second one is yellow. What? No. Shit. Fuck, I had one more go. Yeah, I have one more thing to weigh. I just have to weigh the white one and the red one. You flimsy son of a bitch. And the white one is heavier than the red one. So we've got green, yellow, white, red. Son of, just stop. The scale might break. I don't care. I've finished with it. I've done the things. I've done your little weight bullshit. I can just... Red one goes slot 4. The white one goes here, and then the yellow one goes here. Ba-da-da-da. What? The white one weighs more than the red one. Other way around. Oh, fuck's sake. You're right. Son of a bitch. Green goes over here. Yellow goes here. White goes here. There we go. Yep, there we are. Yep. What do we got? Dumb math symbols. Dumb, stupid math symbols? It's a lot of stars. I don't want to touch them. I have to touch them in the right order. Did it make a note of the sun key floor mat for floor A? No. 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 It doesn't take notes of the important things. Ugh. I have to take all the important notes myself. You're shitting me, right? Star looks pretty green, and that's a pretty small star. So far, I've found 2 stars. What? Do the thing! Do the sweep that you did before. we gotta put them in the right order, you know? Or am I just supposed to find the stars? Because if I'm just supposed to find the stars, I don't know what that's about. Okay. Didn't see any stars over there. Am I just supposed to find the stars? What the hell? Stars. Purple! We found some more stars. Wait, hold up. No. Is this one more, yeah? No. Is that all the stars? It's too dark. It's not that dark. It's not that dark. Okay. Going this way. Doing this. Just gonna make sure that I've got as many of these little stars as I can possibly poke before hitting this and doing this thing. That's the thing goes. I'm gonna check my items. It's empty. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna do this. Puzzle has 2 solutions, 1 for each password. I found a bunch of stars. I need... what? Okay, so there's purple. Blue. No wait, we should do it, hold up. We should do it backwards first. Red. What was the color of the little, it was green. And then the next one down the line was yellow, blue, purple. No? Okay, fine. Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Whatever. Cool, solved it. It's green. There's a star, there's a moon, there's a star. Cool. What about the other one? I feel like there was a black star though. I don't know where it is though. I saw it, but I don't remember where I saw it. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I'm looking for it during the afternoon as well, and that's not helpful. There are only 5 stars, there's not a... What? So I put it in the other way, which is backwards. Which is red, green, yellow, blue, purple, and that's not it. So maybe... what was the other thing else to note of besides their color when examining their size? I don't know how would that equate to this. Okay, so the first one was purple. I can't fix that. How does that... How? Because I can't make it bigger, obviously. Do we do it smallest to largest? So, green, blue, purple, blue, red. Okay, so we'll try the other direction. Yes! And we've got moon, star, moon. Cool. Yes, I did. Lit. That has happened. Thank you for your help. Yeah. So let's see, this one was a... Oh shoot, I fucked it up already. And then... archive passwords. I want both of them. There we go. Cool. Also, there's my... Yeah, probably. I got it. Cool. Close back. So I can re-enter you. What was the other one? The other password, what was it? Sun, moon, sun. Alright. And then we've got things. It's lots of things. Whoa! This is a big map. I can't remember what door we've gone through. In the upper left it says floor B. Huh. Okay, cool. At least we've got the cards. Well, you're a solo, and then I'll take one, you take the other one. Ta-da! And we've got a piece of paper. What the fuck is this? Some kind of diagram? It says Nevada test site on it, and I'm not pleased. Doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't. A, C, well, there's not an A. A, E, D, B, C, Rhizome 9. Nevada test site. Wonder what it is. Oh well, just forget about it for now. Don't worry about it. We can always come back to it later. Two more things. Immunoglobulin. It says Ig equals immunoglobulin. What is immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff and so on? Yes. So what's this supposed to tell us? Looks like a key for reading something, like that's a shortened version for it. Honestly, I have no idea. Cool. But what about the is it for the door though? It says lock on it. But what about the the frickin' thing with the Latin on it. What was it? No sooner had we stepped out of the garden that I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door some time earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Oh, look at that. It all groups up back together again. I dug the map out of my pocket. Spread it all out in front of us. Hold on, let me set my things aside while I let you figure this out.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
I assume so. I don't know. Alice chose. Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one, it's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Very zen-like. Look, you can go see it for yourself later, right?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
The treatment center? Huh. And then we met up. Just here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
Yes, it does. Sounds like a lot of little hospital places littered about.
You want to have a look?
Sure.
We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Cool. Let's go look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Oh, hey. I wonder what they're treating here. It's a lion. There's like a tank with things in them. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa. That's neato.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Fuck you.
Hey, you want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait. Did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
Like, as in
According to
case...
some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased.
That seems suspicious.
All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up, and that's it.
Then they could be anyone.
They could be anyone. And...
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh?
He knows. He knows.
What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
I'm happy.
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
So why aren't you wearing more clothes to, like, prevent this from happening?
Where on earth did you hear that?
from Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
She's laughing. The accused is laughing.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice-9.
Well, you're mistaken.
I don't think he is.
It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. Further, just proving that when Shakespeare says the lady doth protest too much, the lady doth protest far too much. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as all ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice-9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
Uh-huh. But why would people make that mistake about you in particular, Alice, in your Egyptian clothing? Well, your Egyptian-inspired clothing. I don't think. I'm not sure. I haven't ever been to Egypt, especially not in your particular time frame, but I don't think that's a shirt.
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
And also very Egyptian looking, which is kind of a specific look.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
I mean... I'm sorry, I zoned out. I started looking at her underboob, and I'm... Okay, we're moving on.
I don't think that's the only reason, though.
Yeah.
Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah. I could see her doing something like that.
Maybe Clover's just a cinnamon roll. The sweet kind.
Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. It's changed.
It
This
looks like
is-
another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
But it's changed.
Hey, look.
All of the doors are white.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So
Check the
next
time.
set of
Check the
doors
time.
are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to Flore. Okay. But like, how much time till they open? The new chromatic doors, that is. I feel like that's the first thing I would check. So that I could clock my horribly useless rants about friendship and make sure that I got into the door at the right time.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned.
Hi, Kay.
I was beginning to get anxious.
You're precious. Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He
What? What happened to Quark?
collapsed.
The fuck?
It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him.
Luna knows things about medicinal things.
What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
But Luna knows things about medicine for no real reason. Fuck, she could be a witch doctor for all we fucking know. Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna. Yes.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but
You have to take a look at him then, please. Quark needs your help.
okay, I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
That's a lot of big words for you there, dear. So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh. No. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
That means that the next round we have to hunt down this serum, right?
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say.
Oh.
I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
I wasn't looking for it initially, man. I just now found out what we're looking for. No, nothing like medicine and bottles and shit. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine. But nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh God, he's going to...
No. It's gonna be around here, man.
Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure. The three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Quark in one of the pods, it either fixes him, or we freeze him until we can fix him. That's the plan. For a moment there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
What the fuck?
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
What?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious?
No, dear, it's not.
I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Don't do anything. Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop.
No! Let go! Let go of me!
No! Pretty tough for a child. A stupid child. Hey, guys. I could, like, really use a hand stopping this child from committing fucking suicide. Could you, like...
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Way to be told. Way to be told that you have to help me. Tenmyoji. What the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji. Can you hear me? Because... yeah.
Oh, right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
What kind of line is that?
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
Sure, hon. Sure.
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die!
Please, small child, please don't.
I have to die!
Please, small
Kill
child.
me!
You haven't even had a chance to get to the part where you want to kill yourself yet. You're just, what, you're 10? It gets worse. Just wait, and you'll see.
Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me!
Stop.
Kill me!
Please, small child, you are hurting my feelings. Jesus, this kid's like fucking lost it. Hey! Can somebody get that scalpel away from him? Can somebody, like, successfully restrain this 10-year-old boy? Thank you, whomever that was. Clark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. Which he may very well be. What are we gonna do? We've gotta calm him down somehow. Do we have anesthetic?
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superil Beta.
Soparil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Okay, let me just...
Gotta hold him still so she can get to a vein.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright. I guess we're cool for now.
Yes.
Let's go put him in a pod so he can chill. You get it?
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
You get it?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
You get it? Because it's cold. It's a cold sleep and it's chill. Okay.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Because she's a student of medicine.
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That's the truth?
Why would I lie about that?
Because you don't want to admit that you... I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Park tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
No, there's gotta be some deep-rooted psychological shit up in there.
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. What the fuck are you doing, Alice? Apparently, she had been the one to take it away from Quark, and we had only just now noticed this when we're just so irresponsible with our fucking weapons. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem, at least, stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Hey, Alice. Hey. How you doing? You feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Yeah, probably.
Huh?
We're all dead already.
We're kind of in between a state of dead and alive, yes.
Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
I suppose.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die.
At some point, yes, and then it's going to be replaced with more humanity or some other form of it. Because everybody dies.
The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
You... Stop that. Alice. Everybody trying to kill themselves up in here. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I gotta go do the right thing. I shook myself and took off after her. Those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Check the map. Shit. Which way did she go? Check the map. Right? Left. I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't...
Right.
Look. If you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
That map's only going to tell you which way the doors go. Yeah, but
All
if
right,
you
let's
figure
move,
out
people.
which way the doors go, then you, like, actually have a chance of deducing which way she'd be more likely to go.
Get going.
Or at least which way is shorter to search. At Fi's command, we scattered, flittering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. No one here. Damn. Where did she go? Complaining wasn't gonna help anything. I did like to do that, but... I needed to go look somewhere else. Try that garden, man. That seems like a lit place to go kill yourself. Or the treatment center, I guess. I don't know. Jellyfish! Shoot. Nothing in here in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick. We hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. Which is probably where she's at. Gonna be honest. We can... The botanical garden. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Fuck! Alice!
Ugh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's, live?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wound.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here.
Huh.
Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary.
Or maybe whenever she, like, collapsed or whatever.
Give me a hand here.
Alright. Alice was lighter than I had expected, and Pi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. So we're down to you.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
More underboob.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Mm-hmm.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
Of course.
She has also been infected with Radical 6.
On her way back, Phi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
I do now.
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right, I thought of that too. So I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure that one specific illness that we have.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself.
Right now, man, suppression is all that we need, because I'm pretty certain that it's gonna be up in here somewhere.
The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
And we're gonna. We just need to throw them in the pods, try to buy ourselves some time, and we go do the things.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. What? Well, that was easy and simple. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That's what I'm gonna do. It was right there in his fucking pocket. Fucking pocket. There's a name on the label of this medicine here. Axelov.
Excelivir!
Yes, that.
You found it, Sigma?
I did. Right in the damn little kid's pocket.
That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Right there in a little boy's pocket, magically.
Why did Quark have it?
Fuck only knows, man. Fuck only cares.
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when? When we didn't know that was the one thing that could cure Radical 6.
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
But that was before we knew that was the thing. He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to her, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
Why?
What?
There's only enough here for one person.
What?
The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun, and the way it functions. It uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes and then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing.
No other little small magical bottle?
That one bottle was it.
Yep, I guess plot convenience can only take you so far. Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No. Unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Fuck's sake, man.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the fuck is this? There is no way we're only gonna save one of
And what
them.
are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out for you? We're gonna save them both.
How?
That's, we're gonna. I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. What? What? What is this? What? So you're telling me that I've managed to stumble upon some one true ending bullshit, and I get, or is it, this can't even be anywhere close to the end. What? What? No. There's a whole choice down here that takes me to 2 new endings. What is this bullshit? What is this fuckery? What is this fuckery? There's a whole, there's a whole choice down here. Is it that way for all of them? Is it for all of the branches, or is it just for this one? What the hell is going on here? What kind? What is this? What is this? It just... Yeah, there are only a few endings you can reach right from the start. Most branches are locked off to begin with. What the fuck? I just...
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, you're gonna
Can I... How can I... Hold up. No? Okay. I'm gonna press buttons. Oh, yeah, here we are. Should I do this now, or should I just call it a night? I think we're just gonna... I think we're gonna mosey on through. Oh, whoa, stop. Okay, cool. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose.
I chose a choice.
I guess I should say thanks.
You're cute when you smile.
So, thanks.
You're welcome. No, come on. You don't need to say that. I just made the obvious choice. that any normal person would make who isn't a stupid rabbit.
Obvious?
Well, I'm sure Alice chose betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose betray, yeah?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
Morphomagenic field? Yeah? 2 big thumbs up, suspicious smile? I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
No. Maybe. No. Yes.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Ziggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the result.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright. Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Let's get ready. Ambertex game! Round 1! The result!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
And then... that happened. This happened. You fuck up. I looked you straight in the fucking eye and said, hey, I'm gonna be mad if this happens, if it doesn't, like... And you absolute fuck up.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
You... Hey. Hey, Alice. What the hell is this? You didn't stick to your whole... You didn't...
What?
You didn't... You chose betray last time. So I chose betray too. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
What the fuck? Why does he know? Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that's not... What was going on? When Fi and I chose Ally, Alice picked Betray, and we're some sort of wall breaking here.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk. Anyone who thinks otherwise is an idiot.
But this time I chose Betray and her vote changed to Ally, and I'm cognizant of this, and... Why? What is different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? That does happen, but not usually at the same time. No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen Betray and chosen Ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. No, because if Alice had known that I had chosen Betray, she would have also had to choose Betray. That way she wouldn't lose points. So if it's a morphogenic field nonsense, then Alice is fucked up somehow. But what had just happened was entirely different. There's no way Alice could have known what we had chosen and she made her decision. Besides, if she had known, We intended to betray her. There's no way she would have chosen an ally. Exactly. In other words, she must have made a decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. If I throw out a rock, right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. But this time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past cause Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. No. We got a completely different result. Let's go back in that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there is no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it! I lose, and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time to try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure, of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here. Since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future, how could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right. Sure. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time at all. Never. But if that was true,
the best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
a miniature one, yes. What did you want? Oh. I'm sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions?
Because you have behaved in a way unlike yourself, as I have been told you are.
I should be the one yelling at you.
And yet you are not.
Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Find me a fuck to give. Yeah, you're right.
You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you?
Many things. I'm sorry. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Really, I seriously feel fully and wholly terrible about this to my core.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again.
Good.
You'll pay for this.
Uh-huh. Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through where my heart should be. does suck, don't it? Does suck. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose Betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well...
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
The fuck is going on over here?
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah, I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's got to be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what... Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing Ally. No doubt, we were all wishing we'd done the same. What the fuck is going on in this joint? But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure. What?
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said if there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
This, by the way, is why I think this is the best route to start with. None of the other routes gives you a moment like this. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore, man.
Besides, that's impossible.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
I don't know.
Why not?
The vote.
There...
Roxo.
The Amberdex game. Round 2 of the Amberdex game. Moon cards will...
I feel like I have peeked into a fandom and everything is on fire. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I thought I knew. That's my phone, really loud and obnoxious. Most of Zero Jr.'s dialogue here is the same as before. I'm trying to skip. I don't recall how I did it. There it is. Cool. Lit. I don't know what's going on.
I'd say it's going to be 10 Mialdi or less. One or the other. Or... it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
'Cause you're at one.
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone who's BP, I'm pretty...
I see.
Da-da-da.
Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What?
What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
He's not actually sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Why are we singling Fido out?
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue, and it would, right as I hit the skip button. There we go, we got ourselves a skip button. Your nose to try nose, yes. But why? Sit up straight and head it off to the thing. Wait, oh, I'm already skipping.
What are you doing here?
Minding my own fucking business, Alice. What the fuck you doing in here? Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, okay, alright.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1.
Look, Alice.
You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side?
Yes, because me and Fi were at 1, and we were perfectly decent people, and we solved a puzzle together in this whole other separate reality.
I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less?
Whoa.
I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life.
What is it you want to do with this life, Alice?
There's so many things I still want to do.
What are they?
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh, look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Is it now?
That's what I have to do.
What happened to your father? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool, lit. Glad that we have this out the way. Just... yeah. Bomb. That's right, that's still there. I get my good and sweet snuggle with Fido. So I guess here we are. Just skipping. Fuck, maybe we'll get to the next choice.
5 minutes remain until chromatic.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Wow, well, what are our options?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Yippers. Luna and I, clear Clover, through the green door. Or we pair up with Vi and go through the red door. And then the thing with Alice, where we go through the blue door.
3 minutes.
Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right? Then can I decide this time?
Why would I let you? Why you?
I think I deserve it.
I think you need to get out of my way.
I only have 1 BP left.
So does Tenmyoji.
Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose?
You wouldn't let me choose last time.
Wouldn't you agree?
I was dying. Hello?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that alright with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why?
If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you.
The fuck is going on over there?
You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Yes.
What about the rest of you?
That means that we get to go with Vi.
Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Vi. As far as how I felt about that. Yes! Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
I'm attached to this booger. There were no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up, having time for nodding. Okay, Quark and Alice headed to the green door. The others went through the blue, and we went through the red. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Vi, and I ran into the red chromatic door in this next stage of the Noonery game.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this thing here is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should
It might be
I?
dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion.
So I
Or
should?
possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right. Then I have no choice, being the only male here to pull this lever. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side, is there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your... I was talking about your breasts.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
That's an achievement, isn't it, hon? If you're a C-cup, I'm... I love where this line of questioning has gone. We continued in that vein for some time until Luna just did it. She just did it. Huh?
What?
You cannot stand arguing.
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever.
Thanks, hon.
Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. The fuck? What is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
Right, well, let's split up and look for clues.
We need cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
Yippers. Yeah. They're probably in this room somewhere.
Then let's get started.
leaves you with this chilling discovery. To seek a way out. Ah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna stop this here for tonight. It's been quite the trip. Quite. We're just here now. Alright. See you later, whenever. Y'all have a nice rest of your day, afternoon, whatever. Just, be careful. Careful of all those plot changes. Ugh.